from the Lofton Hunter Studios here in Southern California. As always, we really appreciate you joining us for this program. We always appreciate the DTT Day Trader Trio. They're always there, ready to go. Back here at the bar, sometimes we're ready to go. It is Costa and it is Sully.
Our next guest, we got so much email. I
want one in my neighborhood so bad.
And of course, coming off the heels of our conversation last week with Dan O'Toole.
Yes.
About the autonomous delivery.
Right.
And this retail automation opportunity that the guys at VenHub Global offer.
Shahan Ohanessian is the founder and CEO of Sully just mentioned VenHub Global Incorporated. Their ticker symbol is VHUB, and this is a rocket that is poised for the stratosphere. Shahan joins us once again.
Shahan, thanks again for coming back so quickly. It's great to have you. And I just have to say, it's this entire VHub model is based upon global demand. Because the more I dig into you guys, the more I read about this, although it seems new to us, this is something that the world is looking for, and that is literally contactless retail. And look, it's not about not wanting to be sold. It's about safety. It's about efficiency, and for retailers, it's got to be about bottom line OpEx versus CapEx. Correct?
Exactly. First of all, thanks for having me. I'm kind of a little upset that you haven't had me for a long, long time.
It's been like 4 shows. Well, by the way, you're coming down to San Diego next week, Monday, I think. So,
yeah, exactly.
Talk about that though. The retail automation opportunity. This, it's because you're a public company. This offers investors kind of a glimpse into the future of retail, right?
Exactly. There was a study done that retail, the way it stands today, is not sustainable. And they expect in 10 years, 80% of all retail to be unattended retail. The pain points that we're suffering in the U.S., I'm flying all over the world, and the same issues that we face in the U.S. between shortage of labor, theft, crime, shrinkage, cost of rent, cost of liability exists around the whole world. And I think that's why it's resonating with the investors, resonating with operators, from the smallest operators to the largest operators in the world. And we're speaking to all of them, and we're humbled by it. And we call it the blessing of the demand, but also the curse of the demand. We need to produce a lot. The demand is just incredible, and it's on us to meet all of that demand.
Shahan, okay, most of the time, I'm thankful that I'm on Sully's email chain, but with your company in VenHub, how many came in, and a lot of them were, hey, when am I going to have VenHub in my neighborhood? When are we going to get VenHub here? We say that to you, and you're just talking about it's great to have that demand, but as the CEO of this company and the founder, I mean, I'm sure it's hard to kind of pull back the reins on the VenHub horse and go at the pace you know is safe for the company.
Because I think you said last time, just to add on to that question, that this is an $80 billion market in the next 4 years, correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's just for the stores that we're in, which is the convenience store. But if you include all retail, which is pet food, pharmaceuticals, it becomes 100x bigger market opportunity available to all of us in this unattended retail world.
What's the velocity that you think? I don't think adoption is going to be a problem with the consumer. In fact, you guys have already done research about that, and I think that piece of it's out of the way. What is the path to liquidity in terms of being able to get that sales cycle going to where we're seeing these more often? I mean, we're already seeing these in airports, right? Somewhat, and I think it's not the same. It sort of feels like the junior varsity version of what you guys have. But how long do you think it's going to take? What's the velocity for market cap?
So for us, the biggest bottleneck was the steel framing of the store. Mm-hmm. Taking us about 6 to 8 weeks. Now we have robots that are making robotic stores, which is kind of helping us expedite. So we think that within the next, I would say end of Q2, early Q3, we can start mass producing these stores into multiple stores a day in each fulfillment center. So therefore, then we can start meeting all the demand that is coming in the US. And once we have this template set up and perfected, then we can just literally copy that template and go to the East Coast, copy the template and take it to Europe, South America, Asia, and everywhere else. Because from day one, when we started the company, we wanted to, obviously being the customer coming first, but we wanted the ease of use. So the ease of use was make it an Apple type of finished product, but also make it McDonald's repeatability. So having the robots build the robotic stores has now allowed us to be
cool.
Very happy and very looking forward to being able to meet the demand that is incredible at this stage.
And Mike, think about this. This is not the type where you're going to get your arm stuck trying to get the bag of chips like you are, like we've seen you do so many times with the vending.
I can never get up to that high level for the Funyuns.
With the vending. Go ahead.
Shahan, what is the physical time it takes to build one of those units?
So if you ask me how long it would take us to install the units for your location,
Yeah.
it's 7 days or less. First time in history you can have a retail store up and running within 7 days. So from the day we hit the ground and for you to have the grand opening on your store is 7 days.
And it's and I think you mentioned this last time. It's only 3 parking spaces wide. That's the footprint.
Correct. And we'll be introducing different models. We're introducing the flexible model, which is a 3-foot size by X.
Okay.
So that's going to help the European market because the European market don't have that footprint of 20 feet
Yes.
availability. So we can put 2 of them together. There'll be a 6-footer and it can accomplish the same accomplishment as the 20-footer. And there we have some large partners who are looking for a 40-footer. Large malls are looking for an 80-footer.
Wow.
So that we can serve those partners into the smallest to the largest.
Hey, Shahan, the number one armed robbery victim in this country is small convenience stores and gas stations. That's simple as that. It's not little old ladies carrying their purses across the street. It's not people with home invasions. It's convenience stores and gas stations. Have you guys thought of the opportunity cost of not going in this direction for some of these big companies like the 7-Elevens and the AMPMs of the world? Because it just makes more sense. Because their shrinkage and their loss due to that type of theft, and of course loss of life, it's just too numerous to quantify.
And that's probably one of the one that drives us the hardest, that makes us wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and work till midnight, is to be able to provide a safe shopping environment for the operators and safe shopping environment for the consumers.
Yeah, good stuff.
Shahan Ohanessian, founder, CEO, VenHub Global Incorporated. It's been so long since he had him on the air. We had to get him back.
By the way, you'll see him tomorrow again. He and I are doing our own show.
Love it. Love it. VHUB, that is the ticker symbol. Shahan, so great to visit with you. Cannot wait to have you back on the show again. Look at that. Look at that right there. Oh, just think of all the Funyuns in the world.
There's no arm action.
Nothing.
No dislocated elbow trying to grab your Funyuns.
All right, keep it here. A lot more to come with the Big Biz Show. Don't go anywhere.